Fate inescapably draws you on. What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
I'll see you in my dream. Hold you in my dream. Someone broke you out of my arms. Still I feel the thrill of your tongue. Lips that once were mine.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares. I should get rid of all this stuff. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology, a good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. I wonder why I still take these things. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. I used to be an avid reader. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I have business here to attend to. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again. files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse.
That's right.
And you think your daughter could...
That is what you... Go to Darkwater.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. I used to be an avid reader.
almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great pain to what a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster? The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not safe.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
He's gonna get us into cops. They can't understand. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
He's gonna get us into cops. They can't understand. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Trouble. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. Wanted to stir us up.
So you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the piece.
There's nothing for you here
Come
either.
on, you bastard.
Beat it.
You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
West
careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
And the winds do blow, and there's little comfort here.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
I see grounds for my right. Well, there is no.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I'd sooner be snug in a dead fall town, drinking of strong beer. If I had the wing of a girl. Boys, I was where the men fly home. I leave old Greenslands, I see grounds for no right. Wells there is no, and the weather is rough, and the winds do blow, and there's little comfort here.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Drinking of strong beer.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
Sooner be snug in a dead fall town, drinking of strong beer. I had the wing of the girly boys, I was by the man fire hole.
That'll be all for now.
I leave open lands, I see grounds, for no right, wells there is no, and the weather is rough, and the winds do blow, and there's little comfort here. I'd sooner be snug in a dead fall town, drinking of strong beer. I had the wing of the girly boys, I was by the man fire hole. I leave all Queensland, I see grounds, for no right, wells there is no, and the weather is rough, and the winds blow.
What you looking at, stranger?
Comfort here. I'd sooner be snug in a dead fall town.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
I'd sooner be snug in a dead fall town.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
I had the wing of the girly boys.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. pure knowledge.
All strong beer. I had the wing of the girly voice. I was by the man fire.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Well, there is no. And the weather is rough, and the winds do blow.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness. Until it finds its reader.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. Like the Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the men in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better... What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around.
What's up, man?
What's up, my brother?
How much? Wrestling good?
Yeah, it was a good
Much? You'll have dealings with her.
So apparently, they had Daniel Bryan's and they had AJ Styles fight for the championship tonight. And at Crown Jewel, it's going to be AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe.
Yeah, because Daniel Bryan didn't want to go over there.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, that's the same reason why John Cena got replaced. He refused to go over there because that missing reporter apparently.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Boy, now that...
Good.
Damn, man.
Thank you.
They're like having all this... The only match I'm looking forward to is the
I shall take my leave.
Well, I'm looking forward to the main event, too, bro. The Brock versus Brock.
Oh, yeah. That one and the DX match is what I was looking
I was hoping to watch AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan, but...
What you got to see tonight? Or was it a good one? Don't tell me one.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. They had a pretty cool Halloween.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
I also invited Katie to our party chat.
Okay. Man, fuck her, dude.
Why?
I'm just fine. She never did message me back over the PlayStation about the kill game.
Yeah, she does that sometimes. She just disappears like a fart in the wind.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
I'm alright. How about you, man?
I'm okay, bro. I'm getting pretty used to these controls.
I told you to beat it.
I'm happy about that.
I told you to beat it.
Yeah, I'll play it sometime.
Yeah. I really wanted to like this game, you know, and the controls are still a bit stiff and all, but it's alright.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it.
You have no right to treat us.
I know Katie's playing this game.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker.
She likes it.
And a debtor. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that there's no fucking fast travel.
Yeah, I know.
Like that. That's fucking...
To get from point A to point B, dude.
I don't mind exploring, but if I have to keep going back and forth, shit gets on my nerves.
Yeah, me too, bro.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. Something real bad.
We haven't beat the game yet, man. I'm ashamed of you.
This fucking thing is so huge.
That's what she said.
What are you doing tomorrow? You taking your kids trick-or-treating?
I think Jennifer's gonna take them around the block. I'm gonna hand out
cool.
candy.
A whale vertebrate. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. This ratchet device seems to be usable. I could use this old winch.
This game reminds me of that vampire game.
Oh yeah, the one that you bought recently?
Yeah.
What was it called again?
Vampire.
Is that what it's called? What it's called?
Yeah.
Oh.
So what you got planned for tomorrow, man?
Nothing, bro. I'm just gonna stay home, you know, and do what I do every year. You know, I just,
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Or just, you know, just chill in my room, you know, play some video games or watch some Halloween movies and shit. I wanted to watch Stranger Things tomorrow. Do you know if the new season is out?
I don't think so.
Cause last year it came out around this time. I gotta find out if there is or not. Some of these missions are pretty easy on this game.
Fucking thing better be like easy shit. You can't even fucking adjust the difficulty.
Yeah.
And if the game's that big, it needs to be fucking easy.
Yeah. I don't see it as easy though. I see it as fun.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
I'm like, how do you pay off? Like, do you have to pay off bounties?
Looks like everything is in its place. All
Like,
I have
when
to
I
do
got,
is turn this handle.
you know, I was fucking around, I was killing people, and I got bounty put on my head. Then I died.
Ugh.
Even after I died, I still had, even when I came back, I still had the fucking bounty on my head.
Oh.
That pisses me
bro.
off. I hope they fucking put something that takes that away.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Something's happening.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Yeah, just go into the fucking dark tunnel. What the fuck is that? Oh shit. The shit was that? Oh, it's like some kind of squid or something. Solar trophy again. This is a weird game, man. Fuck Lashley.
Fuck that fool.
I don't like him now. He's turning too much like a dick.
I can't stand his fucking Leo Rush.
I can't stand that little motherfucker either.
When he talks, he sounds white.
Sounds like one of them cocky, racist niggas.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Cannot stand that.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
I think my favorite manager of all time has got to be Paul Heyman.
Yeah, oh, fucking mine too, dude.
That guy got skills on the microphone. I mean, he made a word like conquer sound cool.
Ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Paul Heyman. Yeah, if I heard somebody else use the word conquer, like conqueror, I'd be like, man, shut up, that sounds stupid. But with Paul Heyman, it's like, damn, Paul, you made that shit sound sweet.
It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
She was talking
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Hey dude, have you ever been on Wish?
Yeah, I bought my PlayStation headphones from there. Why?
Oh, because like they do have some cool stuff on there.
Yeah, they do. They have. I paid only $15 for my headset, and then it works really good.
That there's these. How much is the shipping on that? $8 to $11. They have these new coats out.
Yeah.
Fashion autumn spring long sleeve cool coat men's solid colors.
Yeah.
The hoods, I really like the hoods in them. They look like assassins' clothes. Brent's watching me play over YouTube.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You manage to get something out of that bum, I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him.
Yeah, I got
Day of
$10
the
for
fire,
buying this game,
he
so
lost
it
his
only
whole
came
family.
to like
So he's got nowhere to go. And,
30.
as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
So I heard there's aliens in that Red Dead Redemption.
I don't know. I haven't came across any.
Yeah, and the KKK.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Well, what you doing this weekend, man?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
This weekend?
Next Thursday is my birthday.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my sister might take me out. I want to go see that movie, Venom.
Oh, that's such a good movie.
I heard, man. I heard it's a really good movie. You already saw it, huh?
Yeah, I watched it in the living room with my baby.
Yeah. You liked it?
Yeah, I loved it, man. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Bradley was right.
It was
This
one
place
of my
is
I think
much
it
older
might be
than I
my
imagined.
favorite Marvel movie now.
What, movie? Of the whole year?
Yeah.
Or of all time?
Just ever. I loved
Oh,
how
sweet.
dark it was.
So it's a real dark movie?
Yeah.
I like that.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute.
Poor kid.
I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary?
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
I gotta take a piss real quick before I'll be right back.
Alright, man.
I'll have to find another entrance. This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
If I'm not mistaken.
Give me that. Control yourself, old man.
You've got guts, you little bastard.
You and I have got some talking to do.
Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you
I'm gonna be
in.
alone
The mansion
this
isn't safe.
weekend.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
Going with the kids
It's
to see
locked.
her mom.
And I make sure it stays that way.
Dude, I'll get on PlayStation with you, bro, all day. You don't have to be alone. Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to do that, man.
You still put flowers on her grave.
You do it anyway.
You cherish her.
Mrs. Hawkins was
Alright,
an
man.
exceptional
Yeah, you wanna hit
person.
me up, man?
She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light.
Damn, man, I wish you lived closer. Me and you hang out all the fucking time out there.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Yeah. You know, man, if you ever want to come down to LA, man, my doors are always open. I'll show you a good time.
I know you told my wife you could guard my dick. Stupid.
Yeah.
Pierce, shall we?
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Tomorrow at midnight, I'm gonna put the Christmas tree up.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
This game has a really dark feel to it, like Vampire did. I like that. It's kind of slow right now, but I don't as long as I'm ready for a slow game, I don't mind it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You'd probably like this game actually. You're a detective and you're suffering from PTSD.
Yeah.
Because he was in a war and stuff.
I love how some of these games, they have like a backstory.
Yeah, it's 1924. Since he's come back, he's a private investigator, and he's investigating this weird murder right now. And he keeps having flashbacks and stuff. You get to upgrade different perks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Follow me. I know the place.
And there's
Who left this light on?
endings, I believe. Ooh, this is a pretty house. Well, the house ain't pretty, but I love how they...
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
It's saying I can do reconstruction.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Oh, this is cool. This is kind of like Batman when you're doing that reconstruction shit.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Probably because of the nasty ass food they were fucking eating. Ugh.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Oh man, it's starting to look really spooky. Storming.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective,
I also
what do you
got,
make of it?
another game called Dead Cells.
I think that
You'd
some
probably
of your
like that
colleagues
game. That's
should
a
turn in
side
their
scroller.
badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts
Just
the
came
official
out
inquiry.
this month.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
I did
What'd
not
you say?
look to see if there was
That
any new
mark on the
games
door.
come out today. I was about
Someone's
to see
hands
if
slid
there's
down.
some Halloween games.
The
I need
left
to go
side
look.
has no mark. The door was open and that
That
someone
one
left.
Forever Halloween
For God's sake.
came out last week.
I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
This game's starting to speed up now.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
You get to go to Raw in like 3 weeks, don't you?
Yeah.
You think that Daniel Bryan and him is going to have another match at Survivor Series? Oh no, it's usually the...
Who, Ronda?
No, Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles at Survivor Series. It was usually the champion versus champion. I kind of would like to see Shinsuke versus Seth Rollins. I ain't never seen that before.
Yeah, that would be a cool match.
I would. I haven't even watched all of Raw yet.
These bandages are covered in dry blood.
I just got to
the same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This place was falling apart long before the fire. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Did you see all the games that, like, they have the complete list of the 20 games for the PlayStation 1 Classic? Like the original Twisted Metal and
A book on hunting whales.
Resident Evil Director's
The island's
Cut.
staple diet last century.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't
There's something disturbing
spend
about this
$100 for that fucking thing.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the
Maybe if they put it on sale sometime, I'd buy it. $50. I said maybe if they put it on sale sometime, I'd buy it. But I just don't see myself spending $100 on it.
On PlayStation 1 games.
Yeah, you only get 20 of them.
Yeah.
And like, when the PlayStation 1 came out, I wasn't...
Greek mythology.
I was
Hecate,
just starting
goddess
the
of
game,
the dead,
so.
daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
I don't know how to put this fucking
could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police? Locked.
Man, I can feel something scary's fixing to fucking happen. Oh man, there's a pentagram.
Oh shit.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
New occult elements. This game is really intriguing.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Paintings of monsters.
The door is blocked on the other side. Bradley? Is that you?
Shit, dude, there's fucking noises happening. I'm getting kind of freaked out now.
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
You know, the creepiest shit is like kids painting, kids drawing.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before.
You ever looked at kids' drawings, like fucking little kids' drawings? They're always creepy.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Some creepy shit going on.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Damn little kid was taking sleeping pills. Strong sleeping pills. And he put a bunch of drawings of weird monsters on his fucking wall.
Yeah.
What will her room reveal about her?
Look in that penny drawer.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates. Have you ever heard of that before?
What?
Barbiturates. They act.
What is that?
They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that, I know something. I wonder if that's true. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be real. It's got real medicines and stuff in this game. Barbiturates. Might be a class family of medicines.
Perfect.
Unlocking doors.
Is anyone there?
Dude, Jennifer's pretty good at that fucking game. That killing floor. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she kicks ass in Destiny.
Oh shit, I never even looked to see what our free games for next month are.
You! Stop!
Okay, let's see. I hate when people, like, fuck, they ain't released this stuff yet. People give their predictions of what's gonna be the free games. I don't want to hear predictions.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
This door is blocked from the outside.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like an old seaway map. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the end. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like...
Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings? Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. Seems like this came from a log.
North, 53 west.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
North, 53 west.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Ah, there we go.
Looks like it worked.
Man, it feels so good when you figure a
Well
puzzle
done,
out
Pierce.
without cheating.
Yeah.
What was that? You were getting good at it during one game. What was that game?
I'd be better.
Yeah. Oh, it was God of War.
I was what?
You were getting good at the puzzle solving in God of War.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Hey, you know my cousin, he killed all the Valkyries in that game.
Oh shit. I still gotta go back through it.
It took him 2 weeks to kill the queen.
Damn, was she that hard?
Yeah.
I love that game. It's such a good game.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, I've explored all the map on Assassin's Creed.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm. I went through and I started.
Are you almost done with it?
I think I'm like 70% done with the game, the main story. Yeah, over 100 hours, man. I took my time on it. I love that. I beat all the assassins though. I'm the #1 assassin.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Yeah, I killed the Cyclops and the
what do you call it? Minotaur.
Minotaur. That was awesome.
Did you kill Medusa yet?
No, I'm waiting for you, dude.
Alright.
Gotta wait for you,
one
man.
One of these days soon.
Yup. I know how bad you want to see Medusa.
Yeah.
But I did record the Minotaur and put it on YouTube for you.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place?
3 seats.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
Some kind of
The bearer of the mask must have been the leader. What kind of secret society is this? Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house. This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Pierce, where you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
Of course.
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
I got my ship all up to gold too.
An old diary. Sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old.
This is such a weird game.
Yeah.
How you doing on your
You know
game?
what I thought was a very weird game you were playing?
What?
Agony.
I thought you were gonna say that. I need to try that shit back out again, cause apparently they fixed a bunch of stuff in it. And yeah, and they just unreleased unrated version for stream. Sucks they can't do that for PlayStation.
Time has weakened these structures.
Apparently it's because you kill babies in it or something. It's just a fucking game, man. I'd rather a baby murderer do that shit on the game than in real life.
I don't have time to search them all. What's going on here?
Pierce.
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Dude, this shit is creepy as... It's like a cult going on. Hear 'em humming and shit. Looks like they're sacrificing someone. So have you been able to find out how to level up and shit on that?
On what, Red Dead?
Yeah.
A table for
I don't
sacrifice?
think there is one. I think it just does it for you automatically.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
See, I like doing that shit myself. Damn it. Well, I like doing it myself because, like, different categories.
I gotta... It can't be... What?
I'm having a panic attack on the game. This is crazy, man. The screen's all shaky.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
He had this dream and it looked exactly like this. There's fucking guts everywhere.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual. I can't read Latin.
You who sleeps, accept this dream under your immortal will.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
I don't know where I'm supposed to explore the fucking cave.
Yibithnik Hupadk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig Hupadk Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Your Cthulhu Kashak.
Ooh, I just shot him in the head, dude.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All sleep. We pray for your return into the kingdom
what'd you
of
say,
the
man?
earth. Bring me more sacred flesh.
looks like a kind of deep coma. What could this ritual have done to them? What does this writing mean?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
This ain't as weird as Agony, but this is weird.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
You shouldn't have seen this.
Caving in. I need to get out of here. My leg! Light. At last.
Did you carve any pumpkins this year?
No, not this year.
No. This will be the first year I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I might go get one tomorrow and do it. It's still watching me. You getting stuck, man?
No, I just beat a mission. It's pretty fun. I'm glad. I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to get used to the controllers being so stiff. But the missions are fun.
Yeah.
The script is interesting.
I think it's an okay game. Everybody's blown it way out.
That part I agree.
I don't see that any specialer than fucking God of War or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I don't even think the graphics are as good as God of War, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not the same. Oh my God, the dog.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong such.
There, he's opening his eyes.
Saved him, boy.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps.
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
I'm in an insane asylum or something.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too. We were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No.
Oh, I think I'm in an insane asylum now. Oh my God, these fucking dogs, man. Hey, shut the fuck up, dogs. Get up here. Damn, don't nobody want to hear that all night. Stop it. Fucking dogs, dude. Put these cookies up. I made cookies tonight.
Okay.
I made Pillsbury. I think they were Pillsbury. And it was Halloween chocolate chip.
Oh, cool.
Dude, I love cooking, man.
Yeah.
Do you like cooking?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to cook anything special, but
I don't either. I pretty much look at a recipe to get the gist of what ingredients I need, and then I'll kind of wing it by mixing the stuff.
Yeah.
Damn, they still fucking barking. We murder the dogs. Cause that's what I did with that fudge, man. I read it to see what I needed.
Yeah.
And then I mixed it together and stuff way differently than it said. Stop barking! I mean, I'll be right back. Alright. Yep, dude, I'm in a padded cell.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
I can't
This
leave here.
foul gas
Got
again.
no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Must be having a vision or some shit again.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They schooled over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings.
Oh man, this is creepy.
Warte welche, what's this? Love.
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams. When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand.
You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible. And
the game really hard, or is it just...
I've brought you your clothes.
Or is it
Let me go ahead.
rather easy,
we'll meet
but
upstairs.
not too easy?
Wait a minute.
Yeah. It's playable.
Oh, okay.
What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Escape from the asylum.
What does this mean? Am I in an asylum? Sarah. Why the strange symbol repeated over and over? What did he write about the painting? What did they inject him with? Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Damn, I had a bunch of skill points saved up.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him. Poor wretch.
I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, you disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
Stealth and detection. I guess my character has claustrophobia.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valve.
As you want. I'm going to see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Good God. What could this machine be used for? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here. Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds? Worse and worse. What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation? This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current? Have I activated anything?
Not bad. Cam, I got a sniper in this game.
Oh, you do? Does it work good?
Yeah, it works really good.
It's such a stealthy part, man. I suck at being stealthy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How you fixing to play Hitman?
They must not eat it.
If you're not
They must
stealthy
know
enough.
that it is.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
Is there anybody here?
Are you gonna get the gold edition of Hitman?
Of course.
Probably
You know I am.
Get it too. It's $100.
Yeah. I've learned from you that it's better to get the gold edition. It comes with a lot more better stuff. So I don't think I'll ever buy a basic game again. I'll always go for the special edition or the deluxe edition or the gold edition. I'll always... Well, first I'll see what you're getting. If you're gonna get the gold edition, I'm gonna get the same as you, bro.
No, not 6.
You know, you know a thing or two about these games more than I do, so.
Yeah, that's it. 4 days or more. No more. Perhaps less. I think I got the right date. My calculations are always right.
Yeah, you get some different guns and stuff. And there's co-op sniper missions on Hitman.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, that's what
Huh, that's interesting.
sneaking around in this
Walk on.
fucking asylum.
If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep.
Yeah, you there. Come here. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses. I can help you. Help me, and I'll owe you one.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here, except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah, and in exchange I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Storage room.
Fuck, come on, man. Don't make me start from all the way in the beginning. Oh, okay, yeah.
Storage room.
Exactly what I need. Locked.
Hey, Cam, I'm gonna get off, bro, because I gotta wake up in the morning.
Get me out!
Alright, man. Good night, bro.
I'll hit you up tomorrow, my brother.
Alright. Night, man.
Alright, brother. Good night.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of oceans. Its waves rise and crash, leaving behind them only a trail of white, nourishing foam. He is my master. He enters me. Yes, 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 yes. Mm.
The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building. The control wheel is missing. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. A duct. This valve controls the pressure. Perfect. It's done. Now for the others. It's locked. Perfect. With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape. Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine, morphine, opium? Nothing but common drugs. My new friend's sleeping pills. I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away! Help! Help!
What now?
The birds, they're attacking!
That nonsense.
Hey!
The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away! Help! Help! The birds, they're attacking!
That nonsense again.
you there? Hey!
You'll find me. You can see me.
Let's calm down, please.
No, no!
Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Kill me! Kill me!
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. I can still increase the load. Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push. What carnage. All the levers are activated. That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it. What's going on?
I'll go take a look.
I think we've got a walker.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation.